DA, it's all.
Well, Kevin, some people questioned the contract that Terry Rozier got from the Hornets in 2019. But 3 years later, he earned an even bigger deal. He says, I work my tail off because that's all I know. The money will be there. I'm more excited that I can just show my talent every night, what I'm about, and who Terry Rozier really is. Kevin, back to you.
Love the motor. DA, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. And for the Hornets, the guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Paul with the ball. There's the pass to Booker. Buries it from three-point range. Booker's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Suns. Ball, the pass to Hayward. Ball feeling it out a bit. Williams in the post. He's covered by Ayton.
I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
KD with the bucket.
Doesn't it just look like he's gliding down the floor? Durant in transition is just beautiful art.
Rozier, the pass to Hayward. Back to Rozier. 107 left to play in the first. Ball with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the deep.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Okogie. Booker with no one around. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And the shot is good.
And that's a nice decision on Hayward's part. Good timing on the pass, and he doesn't want to waste an opportunity to bury the jumper.
Here's Paul. After Gordon Hayward's bucket. Here's Okogie. Shot clock at 5. He dishes it to Ayton. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
First one falls for him.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Ayton hits them both. Hornets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Ball. With 4 seconds on the clock, he can't hit that time.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
And the booth running onto the floor.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Lee out there with Torrey Craig. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Payne. And it's Ross in at the 2 spot. Now, Craig, after Kelly Oubre missed from long range. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. Charlotte trailing. Hayward with the ball. He's picked up by Lee. Hayward kicks to Oubre. Smith outside. Passes to Martin. Puts one up from 19. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. Charlotte making some changes. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Hayward. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Cody Martin. And then for Phoenix, Durant's checked in for Torrey Craig. Devin Booker comes in for Lee. And Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne. Paul against Smith. Paul dishes to Biyombo. Now Ross. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
A near 7-footer. KD shooting almost 90% from the line for his career. That's a rare combination.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
That free throw good from Durant. Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Ball comes in for Dennis Smith. Phoenix also making some changes. Andre Ayton's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. And Okogie subbed in for Ross. And KD drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Oubre passes to Washington. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul.
The Hornets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
P.J. Washington taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Washington. Washington hits them both. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Durant kicks to Paul. Pass to Okogie. Williams against Ayton. Pass to Okogie. Latrey. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Now, here's Ball. No good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Steve Clifford. Steve, what's the focus going into the second half?
The big thing is they've got so much offense, and they have so many guys who come in and score. You got to play every possession defensively, and it's got to be every single possession.
Coach, thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. And guys, for the Suns, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well as they perform offensively, I'm surprised that they haven't opened up a I mean, the passing shots, they're shooting well, they're making good decisions, but they haven't opened up the game yet. That could be difficult.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Charlotte.
A one-dimensional perimeter attack doesn't cut it for a whole game. I like to see them punch the ball inside the second half, force the defense to collapse, and then you can play inside out.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Please give a big round.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. Williams is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Ball in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. The Suns leading by 7.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Aiden walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Rozier for 3. Charlotte no good that time either. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Shoots from 14. Here's KD. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. KD's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
Look at Durant utilizing his length, snatching the offensive board. Ladies and gentlemen, he's 7 foot and sending it right back.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Outside Williams, the pass to Hayward. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
DeAndre Ayton. Second.
The Hornets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line for Charlotte, Mark Williams. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good, so both teams making some changes here. And Williams drops them both. Shoots from 12. Durant, no good. Martin for three. Nails the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that is a timely three-pointer there. They had to keep it within reach going into the fourth, and that shot allows them to do just that.
The third quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 6. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Durant. Then it's Payne. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Lee in at the 2 guard. Steps back and fires. Passes it to Payne. Pass to Craig. Durant kicks to Lee. Oubre with the steal. To the paint. And Bouknight slams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Timeout called, the Suns. They're up by 4. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Gordon Hayward comes in for Cody Martin. Rozier, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Ball in for Bouknight. And the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo. Okogie comes in for Torrey Craig. Booker, he's checked in for Damian Lee. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Cameron Payne. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He said to them, guys, coming up, this is where the game could be won or lost. We need to make plays on both ends. Stay focused, stay locked in, trust one another. We'll see if they can keep that trust going.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Tremendous effort, putting pressure on the rim here at a critical time in this game.
It's good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 43 seconds left in the game. Let's present our New Balance player of the game, Chris Paul.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken.
Hayward, left side. And it's Williams finishing it off.
It really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Now here's Booker. He feeds it to Paul. Ayton against Williams. 5 to shoot. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Yes!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And the Hornets call time here. They're trailing by 4. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Here's Rozier. Three-pointer, Hayward. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
First team foul.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Chris Paul at the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game off.
So the Suns win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching.